Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. Shaun Pollock and Gaurav Kapur here to tell you that, hey, hang on a second.
The game is on.
Yeah, absolutely on. And on like how? Because Chennai at the halfway stage are a little ahead of where Bangalore was. Remember, they were 97 for 1. So they've got 9 runs more, but they've lost an additional wicket. But there you go, Jadeja Mhatre, the youngster, because that's what we keep talking about.
They keep coming. They keep coming.
They keep coming,
scoring.
these youngsters. He's a teenager. He's 17. And he's the 3rd youngest half-centurion.
What's he been doing for the last 3 years?
He's wasted his time, right?
Exactly. You should be doing this at 14.
Yeah, he should. That's the new normal.
Exactly.
But yeah, he's a late bloomer, I guess. So there you go. At 17, he's doing really well. There was Sheikh Rashid and Sam Curran who are out. And there's Ravindra Jadeja who's batting right now. And I'll tell you what, Jadu's not looking too bad. I mean, that 20 or 14 doesn't look too dangerous. But there's a couple of shots that he's hit that were quite solid and decisive one day.
Yeah, he's looking like he's on. He looks like he's determined. I think he was frustrated. He got out the other day. He was starting to look really good. We got to that 17 or whatever it was. But tonight he looks composed. And I think even his strike rate. We saw earlier in the tournament, the first 10 balls, he wasn't really striking at over 100% strike rate. But tonight he came out with a bit more intent.
Intent. That word.
That word.
So here's the thing. They are pretty much almost just half of what they require. And if you say you're half the target at the 10 over mark, actually you're a little ahead of the 8 ball, aren't you?
Well, you could normally say that, but not with that finish, that 51 of those last 2 overs.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. So they have to make up for it somewhere. What are they, 10 or so ahead of where RCB were at this stage? And RCB had that middle spell where they weren't good. So they're on target. They just play it nicely. They had to make up somewhere because you can't make up 50 odd.
Fair enough. But those 4 overs before that had gone for some 19 runs or something. So Chennai would just...
69 for 3, I think they were in the last 4.
In the last 5.
Yeah, 5, yeah.
In the last 5, which is just a little more than what teams are getting 60 easily.
Yeah.
When you're chasing, you think we'll get 60. So it'll be good for them to just forget that. Forget the flourish in the end. Forget Romario Shepherd's 14 ball 50 and say, we just keep going like this. Their problem is that to come, there are not too many batters who've been in the sweetest touch. That's their issue, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, normally you would say, well, they've got Previs, he's been okay. So he's one that maybe they can bank on to get him a score.
Yeah, he's done well. He's played 2 games, he's done well in 1.
But the key is Huda, and where is Dube?
Dube will be impact sub.
Impact sub, yes. Yeah. So you got him, and then you got Dhoni. So, I mean, in a normal season, happy days. But just the way they've been playing this year, I'm not so sure that they've got it. But we saw the record of Dhoni. He got that wonderful innings here to get them over the line when they're chasing something big against RCB a few years back.
2018,
yeah.
Yeah.
So you never know. They might be able to turn it on. But these two don't look like they're going anywhere.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
They're in for the long haul.
I'll tell you, the bowlers, though, they're going to all parts of the ground, especially in the last few overs. They've got, 48 in the overs after the power play, so in 4 overs, so they've really been going.
Yeah, Lungi will be happy. Lungi will be happy because he's sat on the sides to get his opportunity to come in and get the wicket of Curran and just go for the 12. He'll be happy with his start, but...
Well, Romario Shepherd has given half away, right? A little more than half of what he hit. He hit 33 in an over. He's given 18. But what about that over by Bhuvi, that young Jadeja Mhatre hit for, what was that, 26? 5 fours and 1 6.
You know, I come from South Africa, right? And we've got a wonderful bush in South Africa and game reserves and everything. And you go around there because you're looking to see something rare. To see Bhuvi getting that treatment is something rare.
It's rare.
Well, those first 2 balls, it was like he gave 3 hits, 3, 4. First 3 balls was like 2 half volleys and a full toss. And I thought, this is very un-Bhuvi-like. And then when he tried to adjust and go back to his length, he just carried on disappearing. So it's rare, and you get forgiven for those as bowlers. You end up having one of those every once in a while. But the key for him is put that behind me now. How do I bounce back?
Yeah, it's getting very wet on the field. You can see that dew is really beginning to come in. How will that affect proceedings in the back 10?
Yeah, due to the moisture, it might be difficult. Due to the moisture.
Wordplay.
It could be difficult.
Wordplay. All right, so now if I was to ask you the tough question, because as you know,
CSK.
I asked the tough. Oh, I like it.
You don't need to ask.
I like it.
I know where you're going. CSK.
I like it.
CSK
I like
for
it.
me.
He's back in the yellows. He's back in the yellow army. You know what? I'll tell you something. If they can win it here, I'll tell you what they'll be stopping, right? They'll be stopping Bangalore getting to the top of the table. And that will do no favors to this rivalry. Right? In fact, it's a little more fuel on the fire, isn't it?
And the backroom staff here who work with us here at Cricbuzz.
Yeah.
They put a bit of dent in their confidence because they were kind of strutting their stuff after that
That's
50
right.
and 2 overs.
Proud peacocks they were walking
They
on.
were.
Yeah, the Bangalore fans. And you would, after a 14-ball 50, and after so many runs in the back 2 overs, you'd think you have it in the bag because it's a 200-plus total and Chennai has not been doing them this season. But if they can do this, it's what we've been saying for a while, that a team that has been eliminated, don't think that it's a dead rubber. Don't think that those are easy 2 points, because they will come and upset your party someday. Could today be the
And
day?
today could be the day.
You're saying it's the day. You're saying today's the day.
Today's the day.
All right. Pop the
You've heard
non-alcoholic
it, Shaun.
champagne for Polly. Pop the non-alcoholic champagne for Polly, because his party is beginning. Well, we're going to shut this party down right now because we don't have a license to make noise after 10 o'clock. And this is noise. We're going to come back with an even bigger party with Cricbuzz Live. That's going to be the end of the game. So do join us then, where Shaun Pollock and I will be joined by Adam Gilchrist. So yeah, we're going to see you then. I hope you have your notifications on your Cricbuzz app, because it will ping as soon as we're about to go on air. All right, let's get out of here before we take a Comm Box wicket. All right? All right, bye.